What is up, guys? Today is an interesting day because SuperM released a new title, a new MV with We Do. Now, I was not really sure that this was an MV that was going to come out today. I was actually surprised when I saw this in my recommendations and when someone wrote to me and said, hey, have a look, SuperM just released a new track. And I'm like, holy shit, did they really? And yes, they did. So I'm really curious what this video is going to be about. From what I remember, SuperM is a really masculine, boyish, well, group. I mean, that's also, they consist of only men, which explains it. So I'm really curious how this is going to look like, and I'm really curious how the entire video is going to be represented, because I like their MVs. I think they're great. They're normally very colorful and they're full of energy. So I'm curious about what SuperM has to offer today. But like always, guys, before we get into the video, if you got any songs you want me to look at or any MVs, then please just put them in the comments below. I would love to see your recommendations, and it doesn't have to be K-pop. It can be any genre. Just leave your recommendations in the comments below. But let's not waste any more time and let's jump right into SuperM with We Do. Before I start, I did not see this video yet, so it's as new for me as most likely it was for you when you watch it for the first time. Let's see what it has to offer for these 4 minutes. Little bit of a, that looks kind of funny. I don't know if you guys can see it, but here you got these MasterCard logos and Visa and most likely American Express and something else. But you can kind of see that these things are blurred out. In case you're interested, you're not allowed to show any type of brand unless you ask them in permission or for permission in advance. So I don't know what happened here. Is this a set that they produced and they accidentally put these stickers here, which they shouldn't have? Or was this a location that already existed? I don't know, but it's interesting to see that only this is blurred out while everything else is tack sharp. Also, if this was a real location, most likely this was not filmed in Korea because this is all in English. If this was Korea or a part of Korea, it would have some Korean somewhere because there is not enough internationals in Korea to make this only an English speaking, what do you call it, laundromat, place where you can wash your clothes. Beautiful colors though. A lot of energy. I like that. I like energy. I like when things are just in the mood. We go from 0 to 100. That's totally fine. And the cutting really just does the job as well. For example, where is it? This hey at the very beginning. Let's go back to it. I didn't even expect this guy to appear, but it's a very nice little hey. It's nice. Very energetic already. I like that about SuperM all the time. I like it so great, and I'm not, we're only like 27 seconds in, but it's just full of energy. It's just fantastic. And also, it's just a beautiful scene or setup. I don't know where they filmed this, but in my previous video, I already said it. Some of these locations might be locations where you might shop, or this could be a place where you can go into and it's very accessible and they just rent it for the day or two to make the music video. It would be amazing if they build up this entire scene or entire set out of nothing, because it really just looks real. It looks beautiful to look at. Fantastic. Taemin is really owning it. Always full of energy. Great. I'm really curious. Is this a real background? I really cannot imagine it though. I think this is green screen in all honesty. Most likely it is. Because this is all a little bit too still, if I may say so, while this is moving a little bit more too quick. I don't know. It's very cool what they did here. It's a very minimalistic green screen effect, but it looks really, really, really good. I mean, if there was an elevator with this view, I want to know where it is because it looks super, super cool. That's actually very impressive for choreography. That's a very limited amount of space, actually. Like, they have to get used to this very minimal space, and you can see them just looking at their feet to make sure that they don't hit the walls. Super cool. Controlling all the elements around you. Great. Very nice locations they chose for this entire shoot so far. Very colorful, very rich colors. Very nice. Ooh, That's really beautiful. The way it slowly pans out and reveals the entire group. Very nice technique. I'm actually curious if they actually have a mirror where they look into, because if you look at this one member here, he's always looking behind the camera, meaning is there like a person there choreographing them, or is there a mirror there where they can actually see what's happening? Would be interesting to know, but I did not see behind the scenes yet for this video. Very nice cutting, very on beat. Very nice. Like whoever designed here, just the lighting and all the colors, it just looks beautiful. Like the colors are just, like I already said, very vibrant, very rich, and not very distracting. And they just look really, really, really good. Wow. I've never seen an MV that just looks so naturally pleasing. It's just fantastic to look at. The lip sync is spot on. And they really look like they're really enjoying being on scene as well, or on set. Like really, when they laugh, it looks like they're genuinely laughing. They're actually there having a great time. Like whether it was something acted and it just became super funny. I have a feeling the cameras are always rolling and they're just picking up the best moments of when they're together, causing these natural reactions, which I think is just beautiful. A laugh is really hard to mimic. Not a big fan of the electricity though. It looks very fake, but let's see what to do with it actually. It just doesn't look that good actually, but for the rest it looks fantastic. I think the scene could have been just as good if you just got rid of the electricity. It's something they added, of course, but what does it add? Not that much. It looks cool, but it doesn't look that good in all honesty. I love the song though. It's nice. Look at those pans and those angles with the camera. Great job. I need to actually check that. Is that a real mirror now or not? Because it looks like they have a light here and you can see the reflections of those lights also in his eyes, meaning this is a real background. Holy crap, what kind of elevator is this? Can I see it? Can someone tell me in the comments below where this is? This is something I want to know. What kind of fancy elevator is this? What building has a fancy elevator like this? Fantastic. Really nice. Really expensive setup here. But very pleasant, very colorful, very bright, vibrant, beautiful. Very nice different tone all of a sudden, going from a bright, vibrant white background to a black one. This is most likely there to make us more focused on the cast members, as we can see now. And I like it. It's a very nice different touch to it. Really nice. This elevator. I love it. But this is what I mean. How that the reflections are real, but how did they make a green screen? Did they put a glass panel there and then a green screen behind the glass to still pick up the reflections? Because the reflections look really good. Wow, this is really, I've never thought about it. So the background is fake, but the glass panel in front of the green screen is real and the light reflections are real. Super cool. Again, one more thing, by the way, if it was my scene, I would have tried to hinder not showing these lights. I always think showing your gear in a camera production in any sort is just not good. It's not something you should, well, you should vote for and do. You should always try to hide all your equipment as much as possible. Really nice, refreshing video though. Beautiful choreography. Everything matches fantastically with one another. So much green screen, but looks good. I mean, if we look at it, you know, the entire background fits what they're wearing and fits the lines. We got a bit of a pink here, we got red here, pink, and all the colors that are visible in the background. Fantastic choice of colors. Whoever did the CGI in the background, Good job, man. I normally hate it, but here it just looks good. It looks a bit fake still, in all honesty, but it looks nice. A little bit of a fun fact. I don't know if it's a fun fact, it's more like a sad fact. If this was actually a proper stage, the sad thing behind it is that normally these productions only, let's say, they last for a week. Let's say they take a week to film in this location. After the production, they throw most of it away sadly in the bin. I have been on several productions now, and what they do is they make a lot of assets, they make a lot of cool props basically for the videos, or for any other production, whether it is an event or not, and at the end they just throw it in the bin. It's a real shame actually, you know, because I think it's a waste. I think some of these elements look great and they look great in someone else's house, but hey, money speaks a lot of languages, and some people just think it's easier to throw stuff away rather than giving it away to other people. I like the video. It's so fun. It just puts a smile on my face. It's a nice way to start the weekend actually. Really nice. This song makes me feel like I'm ready. I like it. Oh my god, so that was SuperM with We Do. I must say this song really wakes me up. This song puts a smile on my face. And it's not only the song, it's always the SuperM members. They're always on top of their game and they always just make me happy. And it's not my bias to say I like them because I like K-pop. I'm very critical when it comes to music taste. Either I like it or I don't, but they always just put a smile on my face. And most likely it's because the entire production behind it and the entire team, including SuperM, but also the production team behind it, they put a lot of effort into showcasing these emotions. When I started my production company with my colleague, and I don't know if he's going to watch the video or not, but we always said that when we capture an image or basically a moving image, whether it is a video or a photo, we want to capture emotions. Emotions are the things we want to capture. It's really hard to do, but it's also something that's also difficult, but at the same time it's very rewarding because capturing these smiles, these moments of happiness is just fantastic. And this is something that we really like doing. And it's also our motivation to keep on going because capturing an emotion is basically like capturing a bit of history. You cannot bring it back again, but you can showcase it. If I have to give this video a production value score, I'm going to give it a solid 10 out of 10. If I'm going to give this video song a song score, my god, it's also going to be a 10 out of 10. It really just gave me a smile on my face and it's really fun to watch. It's just overall a party. I feel like I want to go out to the beach, have a little bit of a drink and enjoy my day. It's really one of those songs and I think a lot of you guys will agree with me. It's just a fantastic song. If there's anything I will complain about, it is going to be some of those fake CGI statics or electricity things flying around. I don't think they fit or do anything to the entire song or the video. It looks okay, it's more or less a special effect, but it's not really needed. And also, it just looks really crap compared to the rest of the video. Nonetheless, I still think it deserves a 10 out of 10. But what do you guys with SuperM and We Do? Do you enjoy the video? Do you enjoy the song? I think they're fantastic, both of them. I think I'm gonna rewatch this a few times and maybe pick up a few things that I never picked up before. I mean, the production itself looks very simple. It just looks like they took a lot of video and they stitched something beautiful together. And I always think that's the best tip, that when you're on set, keep the cameras going. You never know when something cool is going to happen. It could be a funny mistake, it could be a stupid mistake, but you never know if you're going to use this in your end production. But guys, thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy the video and you want to see more of me and of course on my channel, then please make sure you hit the like button, make sure you're subscribed, and I would love to see you on the next video. So catch you then guys, and love you.